When Wolfenstein 3D exploded onto the scene in May 1992, it didn't take long for publishers and developers to take notice. The genre-defining game spawned many imitators, the granddaddy of the FPS. Just under a year after Wolfenstein 3D was released, a little-known company, Advanced Systems, released a shareware title developed by 16-year-old Ken Silverman. Later picked up by publisher Epic, the game was marketed as a family-friendly, adventurous first-person shooter with devious labyrinthian corridors and creepy, unusual creatures to defeat. The story is only worth mentioning for its, let's say, imaginative plot. One of Earth's smartest minds has been kidnapped and you been thrown into the Labyrinth by the evil Zagarian Ken. You didn't think I meant you, did you? You're not Earth's greatest mind. According to the Zagarians, dogs are the Earth's most dominant species. They've taken your dog Sparky. Fearing his intellect, they've opted to force you, his master, to test your wit.
Welcome to Ken's Labyrinth.
Obviously the Zagarians got it wrong though. Sparky's AI is so terrible, in the later mazes you really have to babysit him all the way through. Upon starting the game, you've been thrown into the labyrinth unarmed. To complement the weapons, the game offers 6 useful power-ups. 2 types of potions, one that lets you shoot through walls and another one that increases the damage output. You can also pick up some cloaks, one that makes you invulnerable to all enemies except for the holes. Yeah, it's weird. The other cloak makes you invulnerable and damages the enemies when you run into them, which is pretty useful. You can pick up a compass, which helps by being a compass. Oh, and there's a lightning bolt that extends the range of your attacks. To regain your lost health, crush a roast chicken underfoot, or step on a medkit, just like in Wolfenstein. Alternatively, stand facing a wall for several minutes, drinking from water fountains. Yeah, this takes a while. With an innovative twist on the genre, you can pick up coins and use them at a vending machine to buy weapons and power-ups. Or you can use your cash to gamble with the one-armed bandit. Ken's Labyrinth was an innovative game. No other FPS before it had integrated such interactive environments. The engine was state-of-the-art at the time, making the game an impressive feat for the 16-year-old Ken Silverman. The 256 capable graphics engine and the high-quality sound was really worth noting. Though it is worth noting that the rough art and sound design in general was pretty poor. On the other hand, the music's actually pretty good. It has 29 unique tracks, one for each level, and some of them are actually not bad. When most people compare Ken's Labyrinth to other games from the time, it seems to be as more of a curiosity than as a milestone. But for me, it holds a special place. It's the first FPS I ever played. And here's the thing. Ken Silverman went on to develop the build engine, which was used in multiple awesome 90s FPSs. Without this little game getting the attention it did at the time, we might never have seen games like Duke Nukem 3D or Shadow Warrior or Blood, the list goes on. Ken Silverman's little game with mediocre art and gameplay was a fulcrum that changed the industry. Sure, somebody else might have created some other engine, and the question is, would that have created these kind of games and technology that we love from the build engine? Probably not. Reality is that Ken's Labyrinth is as much the granddaddy of 1990s shooters as Wolfenstein 3D.
So if you're interested in checking out Ken's Labyrinth, you can get it for free from his website, or you can get it for free from archive.org. It's pretty interesting. I don't know if I would recommend you go and play through the whole thing, but it's worth a look, at least for the historic value, and like I said, the industry just would never be the same after this game came out. It led to the build engine, which was using Duke Nukem 3D, and a bunch of other awesome games. I really do think Ken's Labyrinth deserves its place among the influential, genre-setting FPSs like Wolfenstein 3D and Doom. It's an important game for the industry. It may not be the best game, but it's worth taking a quick look just to see what it is. Thanks so much for listening to me talk about Ken's Labyrinth. What was your first FPS? And what other genre-defining games do you think are out there that people haven't really taken enough notice of yet? And hey, if you liked the video, please consider subscribing and leaving a like. Thanks, I'll see you next time.